Okay guys, welcome back to part 2. As you can see, I've set 4 cones up. Again, I've just used the pointy ones at the moment. Again, it doesn't really matter what you use. Jumpers, items of clothing, normal disc cones, whatever you have available. Okay, I've set the 2 cones up a distance away with the ball in between them, just probably a couple of centimeters in front. That'll be the starting point, and then about, well, you can, depends, probably 10, probably do it 10 steps apart. I've not done it 10 steps, just with what I'm just going to show you nice and quick. Say, okay, 10 steps between the 2 cones gives you enough space to really, stretch your legs and push it out. Okay, I've put the coloured cones on top. I'll tell you as I go through, and there'll be a reason why. Okay, but it's all going to be about your movement with your ball. Okay, turns, again, lots of checking our shoulder. All right, little changes of pace. Okay, and manipulating the ball again. Right, so the first activity will be going to start with the ball just in front of the 2 cones, okay, the blue and the yellow. And what you're going to do is, just push the ball out in front of you, and before you get to the 2 end cones, okay, you're just going to do a nice quick turn and then drive back through. Okay, start again, it's just in front of it. Again, reactions, okay, you can even have someone shout go, all right, just really test you out. Okay, on our toes, a little push out, nice little quick, a little turn, and then really drive through those 2 cones. Again, mix up your turns. Okay, so I've done the same turn, a little Cruyff turn. I might next time go step over turn and then really drive. Okay, so just getting us used to adding turns in now, because we'll be using a lot of turns in this next part. So again, just getting used to the little turns, push the ball forward, nice little turn, and we can push away. Okay, so different turns you want to use. It might even be a hook it back. Okay, challenge yourself, do different types of turns. Okay guys, so challenge yourself to do all different types of turns, and then as the progressions go on, you can start to just narrow it down to your 2 favorite comfortable turns. Okay, and then just hammer those home. All right, but in this little easy exercise, okay, just to get us going, just to get us used to turning. Okay, checking our shoulder before we turn, remember, that's the important thing. All right, a nice little explosion, pushing that ball away, quick little turn, check your shoulder, and then drive through. Okay, really push that ball, drive through it. All right, don't be lazy with the drive. All right, get through those cones. Okay guys, so minute on, 30 seconds rest, minute on, 30 seconds rest, minute on, 30 seconds rest, and then you'll be back to me. So pause the video, go away, get it in, then back. Okay, perfect. So now what we're going to do, we're going to progress that on. Okay, and it's going to be a bit of, again, moving the ball, movement, dribble around the cone, and then manipulate the ball. So what that looks like is, doesn't really matter, again, doesn't really matter which cone you go round. All right, but if you work like this, okay, if I roll the ball towards the orange cone, then I'm going to go to the cone diagonal to it, so the yellow one, okay, which will help me then as I go round. So as I roll it to the orange, I move backwards, I get the ball, I come round this cone nice and sharp, and then instead of going out back towards the yellow cone where I came from, I'm now going to manipulate the ball. I might even do a step over and take it out past the blue cone. Okay, so manipulating the ball, that could be, like I said, a little step over. It could be a little Ronaldo chop, which we touched on last week as well. Or it could even be nice and simple. Step past the ball, drop our shoulder, and use the outside of our foot to knock the ball. Okay, so again, I'll explain the cones. That's why the colour cones are on there. So if I push it towards the orange, I'm going to go an angle around the yellow. So push it towards the orange, come around the yellow, come come around the orange cone, and then I'm going to manipulate the ball out to the opposite cone from the yellow, because that's the one I moved around. Okay? Again, I'm going to go towards the blue cone. Right, so now if I do the opposite, so if I roll it to the white, I move around the blue. Okay, I go around the white cone, and now I'm going to manipulate the ball out the yellow one. Okay, so nice little step over and manipulate the ball out, and then start again. Okay, so one more time. So I'm going to roll it out to the white. Quick little movement round. Okay, attack the ball round the cone. It comes. Okay, manipulate the ball and go out. Okay guys, so again, pause the video at any time. All right, go back, rewind. All right, check out, you know, which cones need to go out, but it's nice and simple. You're going out opposites, and then you're manipulating the ball. So if I went round the blue one, I'm not going to go back in that area because that's where I came from. I'm going to take it in a different area and manipulate it out to the yellow. Okay guys, so minute on, 30 seconds off, minute on, 30 seconds off, minute on, 30 seconds off. Work hard, okay? Movement off the ball, bit of dribbling in there, okay? Close control dribbling, all right? And then there's also the manipulation of the ball, okay? Pause the video and come back to me. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to start adding the little turns in there now, okay? So, instead of going round the front cones, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to roll the ball towards that cone. So orange, if I roll it towards the orange, again, my movement is to come behind. I'm going to attack the ball. Quick little turn, okay? Quick little turn. As I turn, now I'm going to manipulate the ball, okay? So I'm going to imagine that I've turned. I think I've got enough time to turn, so I turn. But then the yellow is the defender, okay? That's where I've just come from. So that space is now taken up by a defender. Okay, so now I've got to really quickly, as I turn, check your shoulder before you turn, check my shoulder, turn. I've got to quickly manipulate the ball and take it out to that blue cone. Okay, so again, I'll show you again. So where I move, so I roll, where I move, that now becomes the defender. The defender has now filled that space where I've just gone. So I move, come away, but now there's a defender's filled that gap, okay, because they're chasing after me, all right? But now I've got enough time to little turn, and then I've got to manipulate the ball nice and quick, okay? Try not to take a second touch, okay? Try not to take a second touch. If you have to, if you've really spread your cones out, then you might have to take a second touch. Because mine's quite close, as I turn, if I take another touch, that defender's going to close me down even more, even quicker. Okay, so it's all about how you react, all right? That quick reaction. You've got no time to really think. It's a quick little turn. You've got no time to think. You've got to react, instinct. Nice instinct react. Okay, instead of doing a turn, thinking about it, taking another touch. By that time, you're being closed down, all right? So now you're working on that instinct of, okay, I've checked my shoulder, I've got a bit of time, I turn, oh no, that defender's on me, but I've got away from them. Okay, so I'll show you one last time. This time I'm going to go out towards the white, so I roll the ball out there, quick little movement, around, quick little turn, manipulate the ball, and get out. Okay guys, so nice and simple, effective. Nice effective little combination of the turn into the manipulation of the ball. Okay, so turning, a little quick turn, but then quickly manipulating the ball, all right, and getting out of the way. Okay, so now we're going to start to progress that on and put a bit more in. Okay, so 30 seconds off, 30 seconds off, minute on, 30 seconds off, minute on, 30 seconds off, minute on. All right, pause the video, go away, get it in. Repetition, repetition, repetition. Okay, welcome back. Okay, so now what we're going to add in Now what we're gonna add in is, again, that pushing that ball out, okay, pushing that ball out towards that cone again, that little movement, checking our shoulder, exploding to the ball, okay, that quick little turn. But now I've got two defenders behind me, okay, the yellow and the blue. So what I've got to do then is add another quick little turn and then drive through here, okay. This will be my space to drive forward. All right, so I'm going to push the ball out towards the orange cone and go around the yellow. So I push the ball out round the yellow cone. I'm here, I've checked my shoulder, I can turn. All of a sudden there's two defenders out of nowhere that have closed me down. So it's all about a quick little turn and then drive through these cones. Okay, so see if we get it in fast motion. We'll go to the white this time. So nice little roll, nice little check shoulder. Okay, check my shoulder again. Turn, can't turn, again, drive through. And then finish there. Okay, and then bring it back in. Okay, so again, one last time. We roll the ball out to the and we're going to work in opposite. So I roll the ball out to the white, check my shoulder, move around the blue. As I check my shoulder again, because I'm going to turn, so I had a little turn in there. I found that my space is now, I'm being closed down by two defenders. Now it's all about how I can quickly, okay, how I can quickly manipulate that ball again to protect it and then drive through. Okay, so it's a turn. I've turned, thinking I've, I had a lot of space, a bit of space behind me. I've turned, being closed down. It's all about quickly turning and then driving through. Okay, one last time, go through. Not too complicated, I hope. Working opposite, so I'll go orange. I'm going to move around the yellow, so I roll it out around the yellow, turn, and then drive. Okay, again, don't forget to check your shoulder as you're turning. Okay, guys, so turns, check your shoulder, especially, well, the movement, roll the ball out, check your shoulder, move around the cone, check your shoulder, quick little turn, okay, being closed down, quickly turn, and then drive through. All right, so minute on, 30 seconds off, minute on, 30 seconds off, minute on, 30 seconds off, pause the video, go do it, come back, last bit. Okay, last little bit, little competition now. Okay, what we like to add at the end. All right, so again, helps if you've got a load of balls. If you haven't, you've only got one, then it's fine. You just bring it back in and you go again. Okay, so we're going to add all that together now. Okay, so the little roll out, run around the cone. Okay, the little turn, then into another turn. You drive through, you turn, but you're going at an angle. Okay, so I'm turning, I'm taking my ball now at an angle around the white cone, and then what I'm looking to do is you can either okay, pass that ball between the gap, which becomes easy, or you can look to knock the cones down. Okay, but work at angles, don't go straight. Okay, work at angles, and you can mix it up. Okay, so let's say, because the angles are harder one to hit, maybe that's 10 points, maybe the one down the line. So as you've turned, you've drove through, as you've turned at an angle, you're playing the ball back down the line. Okay, and that might just be 5 points. Okay, guys, so aiming for these two cones. So this one's my 10, this one's my 5, or it depends which way you go. This one might be a 5, that might be my 10. The one at an angle is your 10, the one down the line's a 5. So I might roll the ball out to the white, movement, check my shoulder, don't forget that, check my shoulder again, turn again, drive through, okay? Then add another little turn, but moving the ball at an angle, okay? It sets you up now to either hit the yellow for the 10, okay, or down the line to the blue for a 5. All right. If you knock them down, pick them back up, and we go again. You go again. There's no time limit on it. You might want to see if you can get to 100, okay, which will give you plenty of opportunities. All right. You might even set, number 125. So if you get to 120, you have to hit a 5. Okay. So challenge yourself, something like that. All right. So again, lots of repetition on movement off the ball. Okay. Turning, manipulating the ball, and then a little competition for yourself to look to knock those cones down. Okay, so hope you enjoyed that session today, guys. Again, repetition, repetition, repetition. Always all about the repetition. Very important. Okay, and then as soon as this season starts up and this thing goes away, okay, it'll be an instinct of you doing these things without even thinking about it, and hopefully these will make you a better player, okay, when the time comes for you to step over that white line. Okay, so stay safe, guys, and I'll see you soon.